Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this action origami. This one, as you can see, the wings flap together as you squeeze them. It's a really fun one to make. This one is called the Patty Bat. It was designed by a guy named Talo Kawasaki. In this tutorial, this will be the slow tutorial, so I'm going to take my time and show you exactly how to fold that each step of the way. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with a single sheet of American letter paper. This will be the 8.5 by 11. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to fold it lengthwise, lining up the two sides. So we have that. We will crease that all the way up and down. Then we will open this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this top edge and then we're going to fold it along the creases, making sure these corners line up. So I'm going to start with this side. I will fold that down. We'll match up that top. Bottom one's along that crease, and I will go ahead and fold that down. For this side, we can do the same thing, or simply just line up the corners. And that should line up our piece. Alright, at this point what we're going to do is I'm going to take this bottom edge and I'm going to fold it up on the bottom part of this triangle here. So I'll line that up, make sure my crease is lined up with the center of the paper, and I will crease that all the way down. Then I'm going to open this up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottom edge and I'm going to fold it right along the crease we just made. Fold that all the way across, just like so. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to pick a side. We're going to take this edge here and I'm going to fold it along this bottom triangle, but I'm going to leave just a little bit of space, about a fingernail's width. It's approximate, doesn't have to be exact. Leave a little more, a little less. I'm going to do the same to this side. So I'm going to fold this along the bottom edge, leaving just a little bit of space. And the reason we want to do that is because we're going to fold up this bottom piece along this top triangle, and we don't want the paper to bind. So we'll lift that, fold that up, and as you'll see, that'll fold really easily. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to flip this over. I'm going to take this top flap and I'm going to fold this down, but I'm going to make this edge here that we're going to make line up with the edge on the sheet of paper below it. So fold that down right there. I'm going to make sure it's even all the way across, and I will crease it down. Point we're going to flip this over, and I'm going to take this bottom edge here of both sheets and I'm going to fold it along the top, but I'm not going to crease it all the way across. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line those up. I'm just going to crease just that center piece here, so about a thumb width. That's all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to let that go. I'm going to flatten that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this edge here. We're going to start to make the wings. So I'm going to take this edge. I'm going to line it up right along this center crease. But while doing so, I'm also going to line it up against this edge on this wing. So here's how we do this. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to line this up so that it's right along that crease, that center line. But I'm not going to crease it down yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this one and line that up. And I'm going to adjust them until the tips up here meet up and right down here they meet up. Once I have that, then I will crease it down. Crease down both sides. And now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this so that it points down. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to work on one wing at a time. So let's work on this wing. This wing you can either leave it down or move it out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner here and I'm going to line it up to this corner, using this corner as the pivot point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up that corner, make sure it comes right to this corner here, and then I will crease that down. So if I open that, you can see it goes right to that corner right there. The crease goes right in the middle, allowing these two corners to meet up. Alright, we're going to rotate that, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do an accordion fold. So I'm going to lift this top flap, and then I'm going to fold this down, make a new crease, and line it up with the edge of the paper underneath it. So just like that. Going to rotate it. I'll do an accordion style fold on this side, lining up the sheet underneath it, just like that. Then I'm going to go to this wing. So let's go ahead and fold this one back. I'm going to line up this corner with this corner, using this corner as the pivot point. And then I will crease that down. Look at that. It's right to the corner. I'm going to rotate this. I'll lift this flap, and then I'm going to make the next crease right underneath it. This will be the accordion fold, like so. We'll rotate it, and we'll do it one more time. Lift this, line it up with the paper underneath, and then crease that down. Okay, so if we pull our wings, you can see it's getting its bat-like structure. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this head and then we're going to fold it back. So I'm going to take this and point this tip right along that center crease, but I'm going to back it up just a little bit. And then I will crease it down. Now what we're going to do is this part here, where it comes above the body of the bat here, so this sheet of paper, I'm going to take that, we're just going to fold that back. Now we can fold it all the way back, make that a little easier, and then forward. So in the end we want it to show up like this. Alright, now we're going to do the action part. So what we're going to do is our thumb is going to go right on the head. Our index finger is going to point on that crease we just made, and then our middle finger will go on the back end. And what we're going to do is we're really going to push with our index and squeeze in the back end. Now right now it's not going to do a whole lot, so what we have to do is we have to train it. So I'm going to take the paper here, I'm just going to kind of fold it up, and do this on both sides. I'm going to lift it as I push to train the paper for its action. Now if your wings don't line up quite right, or you want a little more, what you can do is you just keep bending the paper in here, and that will help you to align it. And that is the Origami Patty Bat. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.